And then I'm going to do that, turn that off. This dog's standing right where I want to be. You silly mutt. Silly mutt. Okay. Good morning and welcome to Friday Morning Qigong. Let's start with a shake. Oh, that always feels so good instantly for the shoulders in my case. Oh, so much tension there. So as usual, just a general all-purpose garden variety shake just to get things warmed up and moving a little bit. And as we keep going, let's get a little bit more intentional. So letting the feet sink into the earth a little bit, sending some roots down and having that sense of being really grounded through the feet. Let's work our way through all of the major joints. So just shaking through the ankle joints, warming those up. Let's shake through the knee joints. Give the hip joints a bit of a shake. And let's stay with the hips, but include the sacroiliac joints, the back, either side of the sacrum. Interesting how that just changes the shake a little bit. Then we're going to shift our awareness up into the lumbar spine, small of the back, and let's have a shake through the lumbar spine. Then shifting up into the thoracic spine, in behind the rib cage, all the way up to top of the torso, at the base of the neck. Let's include the rib joints, front and back, so the ribs articulate with the thoracic spine and with the sternum, breastbone at the front. Lots of little joints there. And then bring awareness down into the hands and into the wrists. Shaking from the wrists. Give them a little bit of a shake. Elbows. Into the upper arm joints. Let's include the little joints with the collarbones. Bring in the shoulder blades as well. I'm going to come up into the cervical spine and the neck. And the base of the neck right up under the base of the skull. And let's come up into the jaw joint, just in front of the ears. So a little loose and shaking through the jaws. Then through the whole of the cranium. So all of these plates in the skull, they all articulate membranous joints, shaking through all of those little joints, not so little, and through the face as well. Even into the eye socket, these membranous joints in the eye socket, right through front, back, sides, and top of the skull. While we're up in the skull, dropping awareness into the upper energy center up at Dantian, connecting with the chi system. Coming down into center of the heart space, middle Dantian. And then down into lower Dantian, midway between pubic bone, belly button, core of the pelvis. Another half a minute of shaking. Grounded in through the lower dantian, grounded in through the feet. And very gently and slowly just bringing that to a stop. Coming into our standing posture, grounding down through the feet, sinking the weight of the body through the feet, spreading the feet. Let's soften ankles, knees slightly bent, adjusting the pelvis so it's slightly tucked but mostly neutral, long spine reaching up through the crown of the head. Open the hands, open the elbows, open the armpits, open through the groin, open through the crown. This feeling of being suspended in between heaven and earth, being held there, so standing is effortless. Tuning into the flows, sensations, standing with ease. So stand for a couple of minutes. Breathing, connected to the breath. Observing the body, observing the thoughts. Bringing a little bit of curiosity and wonder to the observation. As we stand for a little bit longer, see if you can deepen, lengthen the breath. Using the out breath to soften and relax. Deepening, lengthening the breath, bringing quietness and stillness, calmness. So very gently moving out of the posture. Nice. Let's take the hands in a wide sort of spread fingered thing. And it's going to gently comb through hips, the pelvis, letting it be really easy and flowing. Imagining that the hands are just moving through tissues. Holding the intention of loosening up any stagnant chi, bringing blood and chi into the area, letting it be nice and easy. And just letting your hands find all the different places that need a bit of attention. Maybe that's further up into your lumbar spine. Maybe it's further down. Let your hands and your body find their way, feel their way. Let's bring in the chi system more deeply. So connecting with the lower dantian as well. In this space, waking up our awareness of this energy center as we move through. And let's see if we can just slow the movements down a little bit. Let's include the sacrum, the sacroiliac joints, hip joints. Pelvic bones. And invite into our awareness all of the muscles, ligaments, tendons, fascia, all of the tissues. Going to stay in this zone, but changing the form slightly, well, quite a lot actually. We're going to comb down and through, across. And we're going to be connecting with tissues, with chi, with fluids. Our intention is a gentle invitation for more health, vitality, ease, and flow. A few more forms, really being aware of the back of the body, working with the back of the body. And very gently letting that go. Let's come to standing for a moment, finding that connection down to earth, finding your best stance so that you can feel at ease and supported. Awareness into the pelvis and the hips. Just bring the hands in front of that area, just connecting, amplifying chi. Nice long spine open through the crown. Just taking the hands down the line of where the legs meet, pelvis and the groin, and then spreading and opening across. Hands moving down, opening across. Breathing out as the hands come down. Breathing in, expanding, opening with the in-breath. Let's do that one more time. The hands into pelvis, dropping into standing again. Aligning joints, spine lengthening, dropping in. Connecting to stillness, still body, still mind. And awareness of the flow. Gently coming out of the posture, just giving your feet a little bit of a break, just easing through the feet a little bit. Cool. Let's work with the complementary end of things. So coming up into around the jaw, around the temple bones, up around the crown as well. So let's start just sort of combing through like we did. with the pelvis. Just easing through the jaw, easing through the dimples. Varietals. Those sort of lateral sides of the head, around the jaw. And just moving your hands in any way that feels like it's working with any tension. It's also connecting to the back of the head, so through the occiput at the back. Let's just sort of comb anywhere really, whatever feels sort of opening and relieving, I guess. Let's bring the hands into sides of the head. We're just going to open from there, back in. So particularly with the jaw and the sides of the head, if there's any sort of compression there. Keeping the shoulders and the neck nice and soft. Moving your hands in any way that feels like you're encouraging and opening and a softening. Using the breath, breathing in and expanding. Breathing out, releasing and softening. Letting the hands drift out as far as feels comfortable and easy. Let's do that one more time. Rest for a moment, coming into standing. Adjusting stance, posture, coming into alignment. Sinking down into earth, opening up to the cosmic downward flow. This yin flow. Keep standing for another minute or so, dropping awareness down about a meter into earth and bringing awareness about a meter up above the head. Having a sense of connection to above and below. Sense of connection to these flows from above and below. Sense of being open. Scoop into the earth and hands up. Body bringing this flow with it, with the hands. Nice and slowly staying connected with the hands traveling through the body. Bring it right up. Connecting with the space above. We'll bring that down, moving nice and slowly. Earth. And now with a little bit more flow. Body rise and fall. Connecting breath and movement. Next time the hands come up to the pelvis, we're going to move out, connect with the back of the body, with the do channel, and just start to circulate that flow of chi through the microcosmic orbit, down the Ren channel at the front, across the perineum, joining it into the do channel, up the back. Flowing through the microcosmic orbit. Holding the intention of chi flowing through these channels and then through all of the meridians into the organs and tissues. So balancing the flows. Balancing the yin and yang of the flows. Balancing the yin and yang of the organs. And in my system, it feels like there's an expansion into the chi field. So working with the chi flows out into the field a little bit more, not so internally, but my hands are wanting to move out and become bigger as they connect with the sense of flow that's more into the field. So it's with the body, but it's more into the field. So just feeling into your system. Does it want your hands to be closer in or further out? What sort of pace feels good? Very clear in the front, not so clear in the back. So if that's happening for you, paying extra attention as the hands move up the back. It's a little bit harder because you can't bring your hands sort of close to the flow. But you can certainly bring awareness and attention into that part of the body, into that part of the field. And for the last few forms, just gently placing the tip of your tongue up on the roof of your mouth behind your teeth. And if you want to, you can just give a gentle squeeze through the perineum. So we are intentionally joining the Ren and the Do channels. Let's do one more form, all the way up the back, all the way down the front. Hands in to look at lower dantian, sinking down into earth, reaching up into heaven. Awareness into the earth. Awareness up above the head. Bringing the mind to stillness, finding that place of observation with curiosity and a bit of wonder. And purely being, simply being. Dropping the hands. Taking a nice, long, relaxed, deep breath in and out. Very gently coming out of the posture.